this machine, and today we are continuing Drivekaider with LunakaiOh. We have Mojo Ryukayo, Mojo Shishi, and Mojo Tori right here. This is a space-themed mecha, so of course for the Drivekaiders, they're land-themed, the music guys are water-themed, the wind guiders are air-themed, or sky-themed. These guys are space-themed, so we have a dragon, a lion, and a bird right here. And this guy, and Mojo Ryukayo is pretty big. He doesn't really even fit on my camera, so I had to do this angle right here. So I want to start with these two here. We have Mojo Shishi, Mojo Tori. So the backstory with these guys here are, of course, that guy that pilots this guy right here is obviously the human, and these two are the Mojo. But these two Mojo are, you know, the human's brothers. Right here, or a brother and sister. So they're kind of like a SD kind of robot, kind of similar to Katana and Ricky from Zenkaiger. Of course, here's the lion guy here, and each of them transform into the ranger forms. I'll put that up on the screen. It might be up for the actual part here, but this is Shishi right here. He's a white lion, of course, with the Leo constellation. Yeah, I actually really like these guys quite a bit. These are another one of my favorite ones here. The main here, I do like how I did the main right here. And you can probably tell what it's going to be, but I just like how it kind of looks like that. He does have ball joints in the arms. That's about it, because if you move the head, you're gonna screw up the main a little bit. Well, not really screw it up, because it stays in place, but it just disconnects itself, so it looks kind of strange. You also have this one right here, which is its feet. Now, I guess you can like lean it back a little bit. Actually, no, you can't really, because it'll fall backwards. So it's just really arms, which is fine because it's just little cute SD robots. And here is Tori right here, who is the female Brown Ranger right here. Better than Ryusoul Brown. Just kidding if you're a Ryusoldier fan, but there we go. You got a few variant brown parts here, the head here, and she does have a cape right here. The blue part here is her cape. I like that design, how I built that up, but yeah, there are those two right there. Here we have the big guy here, Mojo Ryukayo, and this guy is pretty big. I don't know exactly how long he is. He's definitely over a foot long in this form. Maybe about like, I don't know. I really don't know how long he is. I should have brought a tape measure, but he's really neat. And if you guys can't tell, this guy is a retool of the Mirako Frost from last year. Of course, Drivekaider or Drivekaider is a sequel to Mirako, so that does make sense. They're both dragon themed. Right here, he's a purple ranger and a purple mecha. This amulet here is the same one as the one down here. These are from some Ninjago 2021 sets from the island. The face here is again a retool of Mirako Frost. A bunch of purples and translucent blues. I don't have a whole lot of translucent purple, but I may do. I thought like the blue would work because it's space themed as well. You do have the same claws here on the front, a long neck, and this is a spaceship. You know, a spaceship. So, and this is also double. This mecha also doubles as the LunakaiDer's home. This is where they live. You have some thrusters on the bottom here, on this part here, and this part here, and of course these bits right here. You see, I also kept the this build here that made it bend in half from last year. It doesn't actually do that. It's all solid piece here, but there's no reason to break it apart like that. You have the bulky back piece and the tail. He does have a little bit of articulation. You got a ball joint in the neck. You have a up and down movement in the head, an open and closing jaw. You have these parts here that move up and down. The hands here on ball joints, they can rotate like that and open and close like that. You can reposition the thrusters here if you want him, you know, I guess to move either faster or slower, or different kind of movement in the air there. And the tail does move as well. But again, it's supposed to be like a solid spaceship, so not a lot of the articulation is probably usable. But it's there, and I actually really like this guy. It's probably my favorite. It's definitely my favorite of the entire wave. And like I showed off earlier in the video, Shishi and Tori can... the tail popped off. We're saying it's how big it is, but You can place Shishintori on each of those. I don't know what you call those, but there's a word for them. I just don't know what they are. You know, I'll probably put it in the video or something. No, I won't. But you can set them up top here, and just have them chill like that. There is Ryukayo right there. So pretty neat right here. He has a giant dragon hand right here, or dragon arm, which is really cool. It's also really tall, like that. Just kind of goes all the way up. And this one is kind of a whole blade weapon here. Yeah, like I said, he's a retool of Mirko Frost. So even the head here, you can kind of see how it's a retool right there. See on the back, right there. Articulation wise, you do have a rotation in the head from side to side. Arms can move up, down, like that. This doesn't go up all that much because of the way the arm is, but you do have an elbow joint and the ball joint, and the dragon claw. No, same thing as the Mojo mode. This arm here does the same thing, and you have the blade part here is on a ball joint as well. This loincloth here can move up, and of course the amulet does move up a little bit to get it out the way, so you can't move the legs outward. Give the knee joints, and that's about it for articulation on this guy. Yeah. So for a size comparison, real quick, let me set this guy back. Here it is next to Speedo, who is Red's mecha. So he is a little bit shorter, which I did. This guy is also a retool Mirko Blaze, a heavy retool, but still a retool. I did give him, I did make him a bit taller than Mirko Blaze, and this guy is pretty much the same as Frost, which is why there's a side difference right there. And there you go, guys. There is LunakaiOh all put together, and I really like this mega a lot. I think it looks really cool. I wasn't really too sure of how the brown would look against the white and the purple, but I gotta say, I think with the addition of the gold, I think this guy is pretty streamlined and pretty cool looking. I also like how he gains like quite a bit of mass from Tori's chest and just from the back here. I think it's a really cool looking combination. Looks really cool. The articulation, it's the same as Ryukaio, but you do have the added benefit of the wrist articulation. So you have a ball joint here in the hand, because it's a hand right here. Finger movement, you know, the thumb here and the fingers here. This isn't a finger, this is just like a guard for the finger as well. He does, I guess this technically does kind of elbow movement, but it does kind of break the look of it, and it looks weird. So, but you can get some really cool looking poses, especially since this guy does have head articulation, albeit slightly, unlike Drivekaider and KaikaiderOh. So you can get some really cool looking poses out of this guy, just like any Miracle mech. So yeah, that's really cool. Here he is next to KaikaiderOh. Right there. So obviously, this guy doesn't really gain any height. So he still remains really tall. But I do think this is a really solid 2 mega for this line. I really like the way these two look in this guy's head right there. But I'll move on to the combination. Of course, since these two are both the left arm, you can swap these two. So let me show that real quick before we move on to the combination. So there's him with that arm, and here is this guy with Neko right there. If I can get her on, there you go. Oh, you can't even see. But yeah, there's that. And there you go, guys. There is LunaKaikaiderOh. The combination between KaikaiderOh and LunakaiOh, albeit without Neko, Trideno, and Chopperoh. Just because, you know, they didn't really have any place to go in the combination, and you know, something a little bit different here. You know, you take away a few parts and add some more parts, and there's actually a story reason as to why NeKo isn't here, but kind of a crazy looking form here. So we do have this giant arm right here, which is similar to Toradora, only Taijin as the arm here. We have the dragon arm, again, attached to this side here. And then Luna and Shishi and Tora just on the back there. And the tail is the head crest. So let's bring in some... Once again, we have Kiramaze and Zenkaiyo, as you can see. He doesn't really gain height from the feet, but all the height is gained from the top of the head crest here. So, I don't know how tall exactly that is, but he's pretty big. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.